Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Today is a really beautiful day. It is a Sunday. It is pretty warm, probably 81 here. A little bit humid, but not too bad. But we are going to be having just a little work day in my gardens as a family. My family has agreed to help me with some things since I am one-handed, and I just wanted to come on and just say thank you so much for all of the support and the prayers and the comments on my update video. I was just blown away with how many people commented and just offered their support and their words of encouragement. It meant so much to me, so much. So thank you very much for just praying for me and showing me the support and the love and just encouraging me to keep on going day by day. That is what I am doing. I still have not seen the hand therapist yet. That's this coming week, where I'll be getting a different splint and seeing my doctor for a follow-up. I'm still in a great deal of pain. I have been having a lot of nerve pain, probably flaring up some old issues that I have, but just really praying that I can get that under control and just be more comfortable, because right now it's just that 24/7 just gnawing, very almost unbearable pain. It's like a burning, electrifying sensation in my hand all of the time. So I would appreciate prayers for that we can find the right combination of meds, other modalities, whatever that can make me more comfortable and just allow me to use my hand more during my therapy sessions, which is really important. So anyway, that is a quick little update and a quick little thank you for just all of your love and support. So today I'm going to be more of the director. We're not going to do anything major. We just have some things to trim back and some seeds to get planted. I have not direct sown any of my zinnia seeds yet. I have started some up on the deck in containers that are growing, but I have not direct sown any seeds yet. So they're going to be more like a late summer, early fall crop, I guess you could say. But I eventually will get flowers. It just won't be as early as maybe I had hoped. So we're going to do that in some spots, not all spots, and just kind of tidy up some of this dead daffodil foliage and the alliums that are already spent, and just kind of trying to make things look a little bit more tidy around here. So I'm going to go and round up the troops and just get started. So the first thing that we're working on is this bed right here, right in front of this crepe myrtle. I had all of these, whoops, sorry, I put my cast in front of the camera. I had all of these daffodils and allium that, this is Carson, my son. He is cutting them all back and just cleaning out this area. And then we're just gonna spread a layer of compost in this bed and direct sow some seeds for the season. Eventually I would like to add more perennials and maybe some shrubs and a fountain or a bird bath. But for now I think we're gonna just use a lot of zinnias and whatever other things I feel like I want to put in there. All right, and down here I have Mason, who's taking out my old tulips. These have been in here for quite a while and just really need to come out. Right behind them we have these Sweet Tucker viburnums, and we're gonna put a layer of compost down here and also do some zinnias. I think that they will look really pretty in front of these viburnums that really don't have any color for the summertime. So Mason's doing a good job. All right, Mason got all of that, the tulips taken out. And so we have this bag of black cow he's gonna open for me. And actually, Mason, why don't you, ooh, bird just flew out of that birdhouse. Why don't you just start raking this mulch a little bit, like back, and then we'll spread the black cow all along the front here. So the black cow will just help to build a good foundation for the seeds. Seeds don't always germinate super well when you sprinkle them right on top of the mulch, because it's just too coarse of texture and doesn't really have the nutrients the seeds are looking for. So this way the seeds will have lots of nutrients and a good foundation to start. Are those Sanukes comfortable to work in?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have tennis shoes somewhere.
Somewhere in the house.
So this is what we like to use, is black cow. Carson is gonna spread it along the front for me, and then we're gonna sprinkle the seeds. All right, while we're at it, we also have this area that Carson raked back, and he got all the daffodils and the alliums cleaned up. And he's just gonna get this bed ready for me too by sprinkling the black cow. I may not put seeds in here today, but it'll be all ready for me and easy to plant them when I'm ready. All right, looks good, thanks bud. Okay, we got the beds all prepped. My kids did a great job. I just have 2 different varieties of zinnias that I'm gonna put in here. I have some other varieties for other places, but I'm gonna use the Bunnies Giant Mix. These get 40 to 50 inches tall, and the blooms can be up to 6 inches wide. So very beautiful zinnia. I had them to my right last year. They were super pretty. And then I'm gonna mix them with this early bird mix zinnia. So these are supposed to germinate in 35 to 60 days. And these Bunnies Giant are anywhere from, 75 to 90 days till they actually start blooming. So I thought if I mixed the early bird in with the giant zinnias, the Bunnies Giant, then maybe I will have some blooms earlier in the summer to look at as well. So we're just gonna give that a try. And what I'm gonna do is just mix them together. I'm gonna pour this one into the giant mix, and then I'm just gonna try to sprinkle them fairly evenly all in front of these viburnum. Hopefully that'll work out well for me. All right, I got Sadie helping me now, actually spreading the zinnia seed, which I am thankful for, because that was gonna be harder than I thought, I think. So just sprinkling it, seed, evenly. We mixed the 2 kinds together, and she's just sprinkling all along here. And then we'll just go through and thin out what we need to as they start coming up, if they're coming up too close together or whatever. Is that the end of the packet? Okay, we might need to go find some more, because I don't think that got super even, but I'm gonna go see if I have some more to put in there. 2 more packets of this State Fair mix. So Sadie, you can open them for me. And then we will use that to fill in the rest of the bare empty spaces. So we're just gonna have a big mixture of zinnias in this little bed right here. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. The State Fair zinnias are really pretty. They're not as big as the Bunnies Giant as far as the blooms go, but really pretty colors and blooms. So we got those beds relatively cleaned out and prepped for direct seeding, and we're just gonna go through and trim off some of these Rose of Sharon branches that are sticking way far out over top of my flower bed. that are kind of creating too much shade for some of the perennials in front of them. So I'm gonna just have Greg help me selectively cut the branches all the way down to the base rather than shearing them, because that would really disrupt some of the flowers for this season. And it looks like the rabbits have totally almost eaten off my phlox right here. And I tell you, I must have monster rabbits, because I had a purple basil in the middle of this herb pot right here, and they never eat the purple basil, but it ate it completely off, as well as the oregano and some of the rosemary, which are plants that typically rabbits don't eat, which is why I put them here. So there's all the remnants. So frustrating. But anyway, we're gonna do that, and then Greg is gonna give maybe a light trim to the boxwood hedge that I was attempting to do when I injured myself, and I may go inside when he does that. So that might happen today as well. All right, Greg finished trimming the boxwood hedge for me. Very grateful for that. I went inside. It might be a little bit before I can really be around those things again, but everything looks nice and tidy. He just trimmed up the sides a little bit just to start to shape them. And we went through and selectively cut off some branches of the Rose of Sharon over here, and cut back some old daffodils, and just kind of tidy things up a little bit. So looks a lot cleaner and nicer, and it's actually starting to rain a little bit. So that's all that we're gonna do today. My family was so helpful. I know that they don't always wanna be out here working in the garden, but they always do it for me, and they just show me a lot of love by doing that for me. So it was a good day. Greg is out mowing, so I'm gonna wrap this up because it's gonna get noisy and it is raining a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye.